Old Man by Neil Young. I'm going to show you how to play it finger-picking style. I'm Robbie, this is Paths to Guitar Mastery, and I'm going to show you a slightly different take on Neil Young's Old Man. Okay, so Neil Young usually uses a pick when he plays this. If you look up any videos on Old Man by Neil Young, you can see he's using a pick, but I like to play this song finger picking style. I just think it's fun. I can play more precise. I can hit exactly the strings I want to, and it's not as loosey-goosey. One nice thing about using finger picking style to play this is that you can be real precise and playing only these 4 strings, because that's really all you need to play the intro to this song. You're gonna line up each of these 4 fingers onto each of these 4 strings, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So the ring finger is going to go on the 1st string, middle finger goes on the 2nd string, pointer finger goes on the 3rd string, thumb is going to go on the 4th string. Okay, so every time you play one of those strings, you're going to use the corresponding finger. That just sort of makes life a little easier. So starting off, you're going to take a shape very similar to a D shape, but without the middle finger. You're going to lift that up and you're going to slide it up to the 5th fret. So this is the 5th fret here. My 1st finger's on the 5th fret, 3rd finger's on the 6th fret. Okay, so the first note you're going to play is the open 4th string with the thumb. So you're going to start with the 1st finger up, and then you're going to play the 2nd and 3rd strings with your middle and pointer fingers. And then over here with the 1st finger, you're going to hammer on to the 5th fret. So the first bar goes. Okay, then you're just going to go again to the 4th string with the thumb. Then you're going to use your ring finger over here on the 1st string. And then again, you're going to hit the 4th string with your thumb. And then you're gonna hit the 2nd string with your middle finger. And then next, you're gonna lift this finger up again, and you're gonna hit again the 2nd and 3rd strings together. And then again, you're gonna hammer on to the 5th fret. So that shape again. The whole thing up to there goes. Okay, then you just hit the 4th string again, and then the 2nd string, and then back and forth between 4th string, 1st string, 4th string, 1st string. So real slow. If you have your guitar out, try to play along with me. We're gonna play about 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so that's really slow. There's not really any real consistent pattern here, so I like to start this off real slow, then speed it up from there. So the next line is we have the same figure. We have the 2nd and 3rd strings that you're gonna play, and then with the hammer onto the 5th fret, like that. Okay, so this bar goes like this. 4th string, 1st string open. And then the next bar goes 4th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 2nd string. So all together up until that point, it's. All right, and then we're gonna change chords. We're gonna take the same shape and slide it all the way back down, just like if we were playing a D chord. So we're gonna play again the 4th string with the thumb, and then we're gonna play this time the 1st and 2nd string, and then do a hammer on, completing the D chord. So 4th string, hammer on, and then you hit the 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string. So that whole little snippet goes. Okay, and then the next part, we're still here on D. We're gonna add the pinky, make that what's called D sus4. So we're gonna play the first 2 strings and then pull off with the pinky like that. Doesn't have to be that loud, but, and then the thumb on the 4th string, middle finger on the 2nd string. So those notes. Okay, then the last part goes 4th string, and then this one is middle fingers up. Well, be careful. And then you play the 3rd, and then you play the 1st and 2nd string, and then again the 4th string. That's it. So that whole last part starting with the D chord. So remember, we're gonna start with this finger up and play like this. All right, that's the whole thing. So here's the whole thing again, a little bit slow. So here we go. Alright, so you notice, like I mentioned earlier, every string has its own finger dedicated to it, so that just sort of reduces the complexity of this. And we have some hammer-ons and a little pull-off going on. So there's more to meets the eye in this little intro than it might seem, but I think playing it finger-picking style is a really good choice. It may not be exactly what Neil Young does, but it's pretty cool. It sounds good, and like I said before, you can be a lot more precise in which strings you hit versus using a pick where you're kind of, every time you play it's going to sound different, which there's nothing wrong with that, but this is just a different take on a song that we all know and love. So enjoy it, have fun.